This is the moment, caught on camera, when armed men stormed into the Royal Casino in Monterrey. Witnesses who survived the attack say the men doused the place with gasoline, then set it on fire. A day after the attack, residents of the city are on edge.
Actually, we are feeling very insecure. Each day you never know where something will happen that can affect you or your family. Obviously, these people never imagined that they would have died, and this is something very sad.
Firefighters and police believe they've removed the majority of the dead from this charred-out building, but they worry with so much debris inside, there could be more victims waiting to be discovered. President Felipe Calderon came to the crime scene on Friday and placed a wreath in front of the charred building. He called for 3 days of national mourning, saying this was an act of terrorism.
It is an unforgivable crime that all society should condemn and reject absolutely. It is an act of terror, a barbarous act that we repudiate, and our people do not deserve this suffering.
An outraged Calderon also laid part of the blame at the feet of illegal drug users in the United States.
The United States should help out, at least to avoid letting the dollars that come into Mexico generate this kind of suffering that we Mexicans do not want.
Monterrey has been embroiled in a brutal turf war between the Gulf and Zeta cartels, who are fighting for control of key drug shipping routes into the U.S. Officials say the victims of this crime were mostly upper-class Mexicans who had come to the casino for a little fun. The mayor of Monterrey says the casino was unprepared for an emergency, and that has neighbors here very angry.
In any job, if you don't work well, they fire you. But here you don't see that. Our authorities commit errors and make deals, and they're still in power. In fact, they move up the ladder.
The crime scene is still smoldering as firefighters sift through the ashes in search of clues that might shed light on the motive behind the attack. For the families of the victims, now comes the pain of trying to understand who could have killed so many people in such a senseless way. Franc, Contreras, Al Jazeera, Monterrey, Mexico.